Whiverley enclosure, one of the... Oh, they bodged these car park roads. The Whiverley enclosure. Here we got some nice little horses here on the graze. Let's get straight to business. This vlog is powered by the Allpowers R600. Now, I've never done a sponsorship on the channel before. People have contacted me and I've turned down deals well into 2 figures for spots on the channel, but when Allpowers got in touch offering me a power pack, I'm like, yeah, I've been using your stuff for 5 years. It's survived the depths of cold in Georgia and baking heat in 40-degree heat in Italy, and it's just never let me down. So I was very excited to get this, and using it for a week, and it's the first thing I notice is how much quicker it is than my old one to charge up and to charge devices. I don't even need my laptop mains cable. I can just use the USB-C ones here. It's so quick, and it charges full in an hour. I don't know how long, a couple of hours maybe, but much quicker. And that's it. 38%, and I've been here a week. Couple of laptop charges and lights and phone charging. So if you are a roadie like myself, get yourself one of these. Or storms are coming generally in the world. If you're in America, power outages, you don't need a generator. Just get one of these, keep it in storage 100%, and if there's a power outage, you can just whip it out and it'll keep you going for a couple of days. So that's what I would recommend. And that's it. I've got a few more updates to I don't think there are any more features to discuss. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it still fits really nicely down here. So I went to Co-op last night, a couple of hours before closing time. They'd reduced all their fresh produce, so I went mad. I've got broccoli 25p, beans 30p, mushrooms, apricots, best till last, Spanish peaches, Italian, but they're nice, 40p for 3. And I might try, hitting up these stores later on. I mean, the good thing about reduced price veg is the sell by date's arbitrary on it. This will be good for days. It's not like a pasta salad or something. Five minutes on high pressure, that's done. Straight on with that. Whack the heat up. Lid on. Done. And it's been very wet since I arrived. Well, yeah, for the last few days at least. So, been in the car a lot, which is alright. Well, I've just been for a service at the Christchurch Spiritualist church, and it was very good. Like, they use one of their things is they channel spirits, people who have passed, people who have died and have passed into the spirit world, and they channel them to members of the congregation. And I came across this phenomenon just on YouTube maybe a year or so ago, and I hadn't really had any beliefs about it before, but I think it's undeniable when you see it. The mediums, there were 2 mediums there, and they kind of connected with past relatives of people in the congregation, just very specific details. I mean, I think it's a very important thing to consider in one's life, whether life continues. I actually booked a session with a medium just over WhatsApp video. My dad passed a couple of years ago, just to see if it was true, and pretty spot on portrayal of my father. And the medium I spoke to wasn't sure whether it was my dad or my granddad, because my dad was like 47 when he had me, so 45. And yeah, loads more details other than that. But if you're curious, I would encourage you just to book it cost me £40, half an hour, and it's worth looking into. I mean, go to a spiritualist church, an hour of your time, and it's not trivial information. It actually might make a difference to how you live your life. It's a pretty fundamental question to try and answer, and it's not like you have to guess. There are people facilitating answers, and it's available everywhere, so I would encourage anyone to look into it. Really pleased with how this Velcro curtain thing has held up. I used double-sided adhesive tape and then just stuck these LEDs on as well, and riveted it to the roof headliner. One of the few things I did in this build. My friend did most of the actual building. The other thing I did was he made a divider for my back storage, and I volunteered to do the carpeting for it because he'd done all of it, and I was like, oh, I've learnt a lot in the project, I'll give it a go. And this carpet's made to kind of stretch. It stretches around corners, but I thought, because that divider's quite intricate, it's quite a strange shape, the stretching wouldn't work. There'd be loads of kinks, and it'd be hard to kind of get into the storage area. It would be difficult. So I thought, I envisaged a different way of doing it. I kind of measured it all out and kind of imagined it as a blueprint, and cut different sections out so I could just glue them straight on in kind of pieces and then hide the seam. It was really, I spent a lot of time doing it because it was my big kind of moment in the project, and he's got a real eye for detail, and I was really pleased with the idea. And so I'd got all the pieces ready, all the bits of carpet ready to adhere to the divider, and invited him round, and he just started criticising me and was really condescending about the idea, and got quite upset about it. And it's because he was like, I reflected on it after, he was well established as the kind of leader and expert in the team, and having me doing something, it kind of threatened that, and just got upset about it. And that's the difference between an expert and a master. A master is humble, and is humble to new options, new possibilities, new ways of doing things, however lowly the source. And yeah, if we're too kind of attached to our roles in life, yeah, we lack the humility to see beyond our well-established way of thinking. And even after we'd made up, he came round, and it was it was perfect. It was like way better than it needed to be, because it was kind of a vanity thing for me. I wanted to show that I could do stuff as well. He was like, oh, like he didn't want to look at it, which was interesting. Yeah, got to be open-minded, got to be humble. Mum's coming over. It's enough of all this. But the reason I came down to this part of England was for a seminar, 3-day seminar of something called Divine Truth, which is a couple from Australia, and they're doing a tour around the world at the moment. And I first came across them through their mediumship, which I mentioned the other day, or yesterday, and I was kind of blown away by it, really. Just to recap, this is channeling people who have died and passed into the spirit world. And yeah, it's just the most incredible demonstration of it I've seen. I would recommend looking up their videos, but They also claim to be Jesus and Mary Magdalene from 2,000 years ago, from the Bible, which I've actually come to believe myself, which is not a comfortable admission, but I would recommend checking out their videos, just to have they just present a complete ontology of the human condition, basically, spiritually, emotionally, and it's all about growing in love and truth. So I've been kind of following them for the last couple of years, just online, and had an incredible seminar with them, about 30 other guests. But yeah, I'm really interested in it, so I might talk more about it, but I'm not that comfortable talking about it for various reasons. But I would, if anyone is interested in kind of self-reflection, self-awareness, personal growth, the themes in that about, you know, relationships and everything like that, it's just yeah, there's nothing better. These are the giant sequoias. This guy's in for a long afternoon. Doubt he'll say a word all day. Left the New Forest after a week and a half. Found a cheap tea time on Golf Now in Ehrlich something. Oh, these normally fit perfectly. Oh. It's beetroot kombucha. A load of that in. Ehrlich Stoke. Stoke. It's a cute little town. Absolutely empty course. Well, not the day for scoring today, but decent course. I think this was once a prestigious club, but it's down on its luck these days. But over 6,000 yards, decent condition, hot showers, £14. So, but I'm in unfamiliar territory now, so find somewhere to hang out for the rest of the day. Got some drama over here on the wing mirror. Is he going to rescue the wasp? Amazing how fine and ephemeral this web is and how effective it works. Well, I'm in Castle Combe, which is a picturesque village in Wiltshire, but they've got a big visitor car park, but to get to the actual village you have to walk a mile down this unpaved road, no pavement, which I don't really want to do coming back if it gets darker than this, which is really odd. I mean, I guess it's to relieve traffic and parking in the village, but there's no pedestrian access. I mean, that's not 20. That's not 20. I mean, look at this. That's not 20. It's a death trap, this place. Okay, look, there's little bits of parking here. Look at these poor wretches walking down from the visitor car park. It's a good place to stay though, isn't it? Oh. Ow, ow. But that's it for this trip. It's getting cold, and what is all this about now? When I was packing to get ready on this trip, it was so hot, and I was like, oh, I might as well take a jumper just in case, you know. Little did I know it's going to turn so cold, and I was planning on going to Wales, but I'm not prepared for that. So that's it. Until the next time. See you later.